What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome out to the show. And before we get started, man, I just want to say, appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. It's definitely like I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna try to keep this content coming, people. Try to keep it fast as possible, and just try to have a good time. So, today we're gonna talk about settings. I want to run through my settings right quick, and I'm speaking for people who own the PC. If you have a PC, then this video might be for you. If you don't have a PC, then this video is still for you people. So me, I'm an old school American OG, so definitely I want all my stuff on Imperial. We the only crazy people like that, trust me. Uh Input device settings. So this is concerning your wheel and your pedals and your throttles, whatever. So snapshot that right quick, just like take it. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. I don't want to run through each. That's why I say just get your phone and just take a picture. You know what I mean? And you can try for yourself if it works for you. Because me, I know sometimes I be needing help with these games, people. Everybody needs help. Nobody got it all, and everybody's settings are different, but you'll see what's worked for you. You can just start like you can put this as a tweaking point. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go back up right quick and let's go to control bindings. So by default, it's going to be on the mouse and keyboard. You want to go ahead and let's start with the Moza R5 base. So you got your steering, your clutch, your handbrake. I put handbrake as A, like here. So I don't have a handbrake nowhere else. I got. So you steer right, steer left, which is your steering wheel. You already know. Your camera switch. For me, I always put when I want to switch cameras on the control pad here, I press up and I switch cameras like that. I know we have camera buttons and all type of stuff like that. But definitely people. Come on, man. Yep. So definitely people. Uh, the look back camera is always going to be the opposite of up, which is down. I press down here just to look back, and then you got left, look right, look left. Pause. You always need a pause button. It's like menu button is pause, so I can go back. And then you got your shifters, which is up shift and down shift. So this is going to be blank, and it's blank for a reason because this is not where you do your gear select. I don't even know why they got it here. Please take this away because I don't understand. Well, I'll take it back. If you really want to switch gears by pressing a button, then this is for you. Like, I don't understand. You can go from first to second. Just imagine if you mapped out like 7 gears of buttons and you just had to learn each button, like each gear. That'd be crazy, bro. So I got my pit limiter. I like this. Definitely need this button map. I got like one of these buttons here. Wipers, I really don't need. So everything else, ABS. This is pretty much like obsolete. Then look left, look right. Let's move on. Let's go to the shifter. So this is where you go and map your shifter. You have to go to shifter, HGP shifter, and then you go down here, you press the button, then you go from one, two, three, four, all the way to reverse. And that's how you do your shifters. So you already got the clutch and everything. You good to go. The pedals, you know what to do with your pedals. And I think we're good to go here. So assist. Uh it's a without saving because I already have my stuff saved. Let's go to racing line. Completely off, people. We real racers. We don't need lines that's arcade style, man. Come on, people. Even the map, I feel like it's a bit over the top just to have the map on. But if you don't like this game is new for me, so a lot of these tracks I haven't raced. You know what I mean? So I'm still not gonna have no racing line, but I will have the map. I don't need to. If I see a curve, I'm not gonna. It's weird. It's just weird, people. Traction control, force on, auto clutch, authentic, auto cut, force on, auto blip, force on, force on, force on, force on, pit limiter, force on, indicator, transmission manual for sure. So You don't have like manual with clutch. Like some games got like manual with clutch. Here you just got manual, so that's pretty much is your clutch. So your clutch is your clutch, but you know how you got to do it, people. And audio, save. Nope, I don't need to save anything. Audio. If you're making videos, people, you always get caught slipping. Turn the music off. Nobody want to hear it. They say this thing has a good soundtrack. Sorry, I haven't heard it, and I don't think I'm gonna listen to it. But I was on Ultra at first, and then I had to tweak my settings. I'm still tweaking my settings. You know what I mean? I just like it's weird. The game is definitely weird when it comes to settings, yo, because I can sit here all day and like try different stuff. So it just is it's weird. Right now, my settings are for the DLS because last night I was actually trying to tweak and like play around with these settings here. And once you get into these DLSS and the fidelity, like for some reason when I go to switch fidelity FS super resolution, if I turn this on right now, the game just like pretty much shut down. That's so weird. You know what I mean? The fidelity super one, I got that on ultra quality and whatever. So I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna come back, people. Definitely. These settings and the graphics are just not permanent for me right now. So don't don't bargain off these right now because I'm still tweaking. I'm still tweaking, people. So for the graphic settings, just don't mess with those right now because I'm not gonna say, hey, do this and do that. This is how it's supposed to be when my shit is not like. Because last night it was like 1:30 in the morning. I was like, I gotta go to bed. Fucking with this shit. You know what I mean? So full screen. Like I said, once you play around with your graphic card, you'll be able to turn this. You can actually go up to like look at that shit. Imagine what type of PC you need to run 240 and your graphic and your GPU is not like fucking overcooked. That's crazy. So me, I keep it at 90. That's pretty good for me. And in the menu, I keep it at 60. Um, yep, that's for the settings. And I want to go somewhere else, people, because a lot of people not understanding that when it comes to your force feedback in the Moza people, you have at least three places you can tweak your force feedback. And the first one is here up in, oh, I just messed up something, but I'm not gonna save it. So definitely in here you can like play around with your force feedback. You got low force boost, the brake feel boost, the force feedback smooth, and this both of these make a big difference in your wheel, people, like crazy difference. You can just start by playing with these and you'll see like, wow, what the hell? You know what I mean? So that's one place. The next place that you can play with your race weekend race. The next place you can actually play with your force feedback settings is in this menu coming up right here. And you have to do it before you actually start racing because if you start the race, you're not gonna be able to do it. All right. So you go to vehicle setup. And right now my shit look mad crazy because of my settings. I'm not like finished with my graphic settings. I have a lot to do, and this is definitely not where I want to be. So you go here to tires and chassis, and here people force feedback. You can actually just like in Forza Horizon and every other game, you can do the same thing here if you didn't know. You go to your force feedback, and I'm sure it works for controllers too. You have your controller just like vibrating too much in your hand, but you can definitely turn it up, people. Here you can go all the way up to like 204. So you already did it in the settings of the game. Now you here inside the car, and and it's not gonna you can save it and you can load it. That's a good thing. But by default, in every car you get in, this is gonna be all at 0. You got your alignment boost, your load boost, your friction, the EQ low. The EQ low is like when you taking off, yo, and you want to feel that, boom, 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 and then you take off. Then you got the EQ mild, it's like mid speed, and then the high is like top speed. You can mess around with these and see exactly like what you want to do. You know what I mean? And then you got like your friction. All this makes a big difference in your wheel. Like you could be there for hours, yo. And when you found something you really like, you save it. Once you hit like save, it's gonna ask you to save a name, and then when you come back, you can load. So if I go here, then I have like vehicle setup one. I guess That's all I got. I guess so. I thought I had like a couple of names because I know they tripping. They be, hey man, I know I had some names low set up. Maybe it's by every car. So maybe if you have a different car, then if you go to low setup, then you will have it for that car. That makes sense. That makes sense. And you can play around with everything else, which is not my cup of tea right now. And yeah, people in the third place, that's number two. In the third place is definitely in the Moza Pit House, people. Me, I keep my eyes on GT because I know I'm doing the GT races right now. So GT definitely makes a big difference. By default, it's 900 sports cars, hyper cars, GT. You got your throttle, you got your brake, you got your clutch, and you got your wheel here. Everything is good to go, people. Just you can tweak it here also, and then you can go tweak it here by your force feedback intensity. Man, set at 100. So that's like three places you can actually mess around with your wheel for project motor racing. You know what I mean? That's crazy, people. Like that's super crazy. So definitely people. Other than that, let's get out of here. Guess other than that, for settings, uh, I think we're good. Downloadable content, driver's profile. Let's hit here one more time and preference. Oh, what I do like, well, that's me. That's more like on the HUD, the HUD inside your car. If you want to see the maps, you can displace and misplace this and stuff like that. That's actually pretty good. So we just left out of the car, so we're not gonna go in there. Everything else is pretty good, people. So definite people. Those my settings for now. Like I said, watch out for the graphic setting. I'll be back in like mm, by end of day with a new video for my graphic settings. So I call this just everything else settings for the Moza R5 and we keep it like that. So subscribe to the channel, people. Have a good one, and I will be back with more videos and we're gonna have a good time with motors. Project Motor Racing, yo, the new sim game. I'm loving it, yo. I know it needs tweaking, people. It needs some more work, but it's coming. I know it's coming. Put me on the team, Project Motor Racing. Let's go. Peace.